Number 4, the number that represents in Barcelona the decision making. Now, right now, Guardiola. But what happens if Pep Guardiola decides to leave one day?
Yeah.
Leave the club.
Yeah, this year, next year, in 10 years,
Yeah.
whatever.
What
What
will-
happens?
yeah.
What's next for Barcelona?
It's a big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I correct me if I'm wrong. Right? I can't remember a team that's been so clear in its identity before, in terms of the way it plays.
Like Sir Alex at
No,
Manchester
I
United,
think
for
more than that.
example.
I think
Yeah?
more than that. In terms
On
of the
a
identity,
footballistic
the
term.
way they play
Yeah.
Barcelona
Yeah.
is far more recognisably Barcelona than any other team I've seen is recognisably that team. And that identity is Guardiola's identity, which was brilliantly described by Kiko when he described Guardiola in a single word, Pam. But he described it repeatedly, Pam, 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 Pam,
Yeah.
Pam, Pam,
Yeah,
Pam,
exactly.
Pam, Pam. And that great Guardiola quote the other day, what was it? I get the ball, I pass the ball. I
Yeah.
get the ball, I pass the ball.
Yeah.
I get the ball, I pass the ball. Okay, so who can make
As
them?
simple as that.
Who can make them get the ball, pass the ball, get the ball, pass the
Oh,
ball?
I think
think
there
it's
are
a-
many other managers, but the problem is how can they feel they can fit in the Barcelona, because obviously when Guardiola will leave, he will let a lot of titles,
Yeah.
a style of play, a lot of players, and
Pipo, let's make a comparison here. How difficult is for a player that comes from outside to fit in the Barcelona squad?
Hard.
That will-
and Guardiola
that will-
himself, they're a sect. Barcelona are
yeah,
a sect.
exactly.
That will
and
happen-
then you have to
that will happen with the
double,
coach as well.
triple, 10 times. It will be 10 times more difficult.
Why the Dutchmen were always picked for
Yeah.
for Barcelona to represent them in
You know
the
that
bench?
until Guardiola came, the first 4 managers for games played at Barcelona, games trained at Barcelona were all Dutchmen.
Because there is a Dutch philosophy there.
Yeah.
But
It's also become a Catalan one. It's
Yeah,
become
now
home
it's a
philosophy.
Catalan philosophy.
now it's a Catalan. I think it has to come from the inside.
Okay, let's cut to the chase and let's throw some names in.
Names?
Xavi Hernandez.
Xavi Hernandez,
Too early.
he says he doesn't want to be a coach.
Yeah.
He
And
says
it's
he'd
too
rather
early,
be director
perhaps.
of the cantera.
Depends.
for example.
If it's in 10 years, perhaps it's
Perhaps he
okay.
changes
I
his
would,
mind.
I would love to see a figure that was common in the Premiership, to see a player coach.
Player manager. Too difficult.
That would be
Too much
great.
pressure.
So
man.
who would
Yeah.
it be?
What
Xavi?
was the Xavi would be great.
Messi?
No, Messi. I don't think.
But then it's too early for
Okay,
him.
all right. Let's talk about genuine candidates. Pep himself was asked about it. He said yes, it could be a good option. Marcelo Bielsa.
Yeah, Marcelo Bielsa.
Is it a
That
good option?
Marcelo
or
will
not?
change the way Barcelona is playing.
You know what? Yeah, but they have to change. I think
But they're going to have to evolve anyway.
Yeah,
aren't
exactly. They
I
can
mean,
get
that's-
another
To some
one.
extent, that's inevitable.
There is not another Guardiola, so they have
No.
to change. I think Bielsa likes to coach national teams,
Yes.
and Barcelona is almost a national team.
Well, and
Athletic
Athletic
Bilbao
Bilbao
is a
is as well.
national
Okay.
team. So
Will Barcelona have this obsession? Will the obsession be there of sticking with people who are Barcelona? In other words, will they go back to the dream team and take people who've coached from the dream team? Ronald Koeman,
Yeah.
Chapi
Laudrup.
Ferrer, who's been
Yeah,
in Holland,
Ferrer.
Laudrup,
Sergi.
who's been at the club, but he's just left. So I get
Yes.
the feeling that's
Right.
not
I don't
happening.
know.
And of course, then you go beyond the dream team, go to Luis Enrique.
exactly.
Is
Then
Luis Enrique the guy that they're preparing?
Yeah. yeah,
Is
I
him
think-
being in Rome, is that a testing ground?
Yes, and also, if Guardiola leaves, he could go to Roma because where he played, he has a great relationship with
Assuming he
Maldini.
wants to go
about-
anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Assuming he
What
wants to go
about?
anywhere.
I'm sorry, we're forgetting Tito Villanova.
Yeah, that's
Two or
I mean,
three
it's a
questions
fair
there.
point.
First of
Yeah.
all, has Villanova, if he's clearly got the technical ability and the coaching
He has.
ability,
Technical
has he got
ability,
the
yes.
personality?
Yeah, exactly,
Has he got
yeah.
the charisma? And also,
know.
at the moment, he's not very well. How long will it be before he's fully
Yeah.
How many
okay?
coaches we have seen that they don't have the charisma, but they know how to manage a locker room, to talk with the players.
Some don't. Some can't do it.
Tito
what?
Tito has coached Messi. Iniesta,
yeah, but when they
Pedro.
were 17.
He hasn't managed them.
But
He
still-
hasn't been the number one.
Yeah. And we
Mourinho?
didn't mention,
Mourinho's got Barcelona past. He's a proven winner.
but he said, I will
Mourinho?
never go back.
¿Por qué? Sí.
¿Por
¿Por
qué?
qué?
¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no?